Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above-only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Happy New Year!
Okay. Hi, Steph.
What's up, Mo?
What's your Christmas tree in the back?
Hey, you know what? You know what? People take
It's
the tree
Christmas
down
always.
after. People take the tree down after Christmas. But you know what? I technically don't have to take the tree down because this is my tree that I leave up all year long.
Oh, so like you're ready at all times.
It's just a tree with some lights on it. So,
Oh, okay.
It has no special meaning.
Oh, so after Christmas, it's just like a tree in the forest.
It's just a plain old lit up tree.
Okay.
For the ambiance.
Oh, it becomes the ambiance. All right.
The ambiance tree, so yeah, it's good.
Well, happy 2025. Where did 24 go? Oh my God. It's gone. And it's time for a new year.
Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? I am so ready for 2025. 2024 was an amazing time of growth. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it.
I'm so stressed out, my head hurts.
Are you stressed? Really?
No, I'm not stressed. I'm stretched out. Like my brain is.
Oh, yeah, stretched.
Yeah. Yes. Remember that cartoon and the dude that stretched? Well, the Stretch Man or whatever.
Mr. Stretch Armstrong. That's what it was.
Armstrong. I feel like him, dude. I'm just, ooh. Dude, I grew a lot this year. I mean, I'm talking. I got a lot of how your brain, it gets the little grooves in it, is how much wisdom is. It's grooved up. I'm grooved up all of it. Yeah.
You got grooves galore.
I got grooves, girl. I'm telling you.
It's awesome. The thing about it is like when you're in that growth mode, it's never easy. I mean, there's like things that tried you and tested you and burned you up in the fire, but that's what causes the growth. This was a rough year. This was a rough year with a lot of changes.
We double-edged it.
We definitely.
Yeah, we double-edged sworded. Yeah, I feel like Bruce Lee.
I can do that.
Oh man,
I know martial arts.
Yes, you do, and I just like to watch them. So that's good. There you go.
But it's like, all of the stuff that went on is what caused the growth, and I'm in such a good place right now. I am in such a cool place. I am it's like nothing phases me
at all.
I'm just like, whatever.
At all. And like some of the 3 things that we're going to talk about as far as like what we did to kind of, and that's only 3 things, people. We do a lot more than 3, but what we do to prepare for 2025 or whatever. And that was that big thing. That trust was and I want to carry that into the year 2025 also. So that's going to be like me and you and my daughter, we like to do a word for the year. And so like my word for the year is trust, but it's like 100% trust.
You know how people always put that 100 on their little Instagram post?
Oh, yeah, let me put that on.
100. 100.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
100%. So yeah, that's number one. Our tips for 2025 is
Hmm.
number one is pray and get a word for the year that
Yeah.
you can just live from that word.
Hmm. Yeah.
So your
And
word
do
is
pray on
trust.
it.
Yes, you have to. You definitely need
Yeah.
to pray on it because you want that word to come from the Holy Spirit, not just you making up a word. You want that
Hmm.
word to be a word that God deposited down in you that He wants you to focus on. So your word is
Yeah.
trust.
Kind of like your mine's trust. What's
Your
yours?
my word is expectancy. It's like the Lord has just really just been showing me, I want you to 100% hone in on expecting my blessing, my abundance, my goodness, my favor, my joy, my love, all the things that are our inheritance. He just wanted me to
Yeah.
start expecting them. Start ex-
Wow.
so that is my word, expectancy for the year.
That's awesome. That's
Uh,
awesome. And what the trust part of mine is the trust in the authority.
yeah,
Trust in what I say you are and what you have, and
yes.
walk that walk throughout your life
And it's
this
funny
year.
because when we put them together, when you trust in your authority and trust the things that he has for you, then you start expecting them and then
Yeah.
they show up. Ooh, that's good.
Hey, we just made it like a cake.
We did.
We just made some recipe right there. That's nice.
We
Yeah,
mixed it together.
that'll work. Yeah. So and you
That's
know what
number
else I
one.
did?
What'd
I
you do?
whenever I get a word, I go like on some kind of site or whatever, and I look for like
All
a
the synonyms?
little. Well, I look the word up, and so I know the details of it. But I also look for like something I can hang on my wall. So
Ooh.
like maybe last year was peace. So I went on Amazon and I got like the word. It was in metal and it said peace,
Mm-hmm.
and I had
Yeah.
that where I always look like maybe over the TV or something like that. So
Uh-huh.
I found a little thing that says trust, and I just ordered it for this year.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Ooh, some
Mhm.
good stuff.
All right.
All
So
right.
what's the
So
next thing, girl?
number one was get your word, pray and get your word for the year. Number
Yes.
two is get a vision for your year. Now, this is
Yeah.
slightly different from your word because, the word says without vision, my
Vision.
people perish. So
Yes.
if you don't know where you're going, you have no chance whatsoever of getting there. It's not going to happen.
True.
So you have to be able to see where you want to go. So that means you have to sit down and ask yourself some questions like, what exactly do I want?
Oh, this takes some time right there.
That's a toughie because most people won't do that. You
Yeah.
can't get what you can't get anything if you don't know what it is you want. I mean, that's like saying, "Hey, I'm going on vacation. Where are you going?" Ah,
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just gonna drive around until
well,
I
you know.
find a spot. No,
Yeah.
that is not going to be good.
With with no gas.
I'm just gonna drive around
Right.
until it hits me, and then I'll know. No, mm-mm. You have to have a
Yeah.
destination, and our life is
Yeah.
no different. You have to have a vision of where you want yourself to be. So ask yourself, what do I want 2025 to look like? At the end of 2025, December 31st, what do you want to be able to say happened in your life?
Mm, that's nice. So what do you want to check off, huh? Like
Yeah,
some check
it's like
offs.
what can I say at the end of this year that just dominated my life? What
Right.
happened?
Yeah. And one of the big things that you do is the vision board.
Yes, yes. And I just, along with that vision, you want to put images because we don't think in words, we think in what we see. And so
Hmm.
the vision boards, I was just talking with somebody, a friend of mine, about that. And he was telling me, well, what is it really, what does that really do? And I was explaining to him, it's like everything we do is an image. We see
Mm-hmm.
things image, when you say the word banana, you don't think BAN. No, you see a banana.
That's true. Yeah.
When you say the word cat, you don't see CAT, you see, a little brown cat or black cat or, whatever it is in your mind. But it's like we see in images. So if you want something to manifest in your life, the Bible also says we become what we behold. So what you're looking at continuously is where your thoughts and your energy is going to go. So
Right.
you want to get images of the things that you want to take place in your life. And so, I have images of the things that I want to do in my business. I printed up this book cover and I put my face on it because it's like, I want to get my book finished this year. And so, I have pictures of, some places that I want to go. I have, relationship goals up that I want to do. And so every morning when I get up and I look at those, I sit and think about them and I meditate on them. And it's like I'm just pulling energy towards where I want to go. And so that's the whole purpose of a vision board is to just move you closer to what you have imagined in your mind. So I
Right.
recommend that everybody do a vision board.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where
It's
can we get
like
pictures and
my
stuff?
vision board is right up there. It's very big. It's very big because I found that as a visually impaired person, I had like the little tiny vision board with the little tiny things that I pulled off the internet and just, printed them up. And
Mm-hmm.
then realized, why isn't anything happening? Well, I couldn't really see the stuff. I had this vision board hanging on my wall, little vision board with little tiny pictures on it that I couldn't
Oh,
see.
yeah.
So
Wow.
is it any wonder that nothing happened? And
Oh,
so I'm asking
dang.
the Lord one day, and I'm putting these vision boards up. This stuff doesn't work. And it just popped in my spirit. It's like you can't see it.
Right.
So I got this
That's
great
awesome.
idea. What if you
I'll
got
go,
eight
go,
by
go.
10 pictures and
I'm gonna
put it
go
on
big.
a big wall where you can actually look and see the picture? And so I did that about 4 years ago. And literally, it's like I had to say, 90% of everything I put on my vision board comes past.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm working on mine now, so
I have a track record with it now.
you're good. You're good. We used to do when I had my financial business. We used to have our vision. We had the vision board all over the freaking house. It
Yeah,
was like all on the cabinets and just all over the house. And yeah, so yeah, getting back to doing that take a big step for me because of, hope deferred kind
yeah.
of
Hope deferred
situation.
makes the
So
heart sick.
yeah, so opening that part of my heart in 2024. So now I'm gonna my board and found
Did you
some
pick it?
videos to watch too on houses on YouTube and just so I can know exactly what I want when I get my house, what I want in my house.
Yeah, I think it was like
Exactly.
I think it was Henry Ford that said, I can teach anybody to get what they want. The problem is I can't find anyone who knows what they want.
Wow. Ooh, all right. Well, that's a
So
good
it's
one.
like,
So you run off, do you run pictures off like you print them at the
I do.
place or what do you
I
do?
do. I find pictures that I don't really get magazines or stuff anymore. So I
See,
go online and I look at stuff, and when I see pictures that I like, I phone them into Staples and have them printed up.
you just drive on by and go pick them up and then that's it.
Yep.
See, I'm
Hey,
used to the magazine
they'll even
situation, like you
deliver them for
said.
you if you want. You
No,
can
I
pick
need to
it
go
up
outside.
or they will deliver. But yeah, I just find the images that I want and upload them and they print them up.
All right. That's
So
exciting.
catch a
That's what I'm
vision,
gonna do.
catch a vision, catch a vision.
Catch it.
And number three,
Three
number three to a spectacular 2025, get yourself a
journals.
journal.
Yes. I actually my brother asked me what did he say that he said, yeah, we call our mom mommy. Thank you.
Yes.
Mommy wants me to go get you a cookbook. So what cookbook do you want? I'm like, well, can you change that up? Is it okay if you like just buy me some journal books? But because he was in the store, he's like, I don't know, because mommy said. I was like,
You'll
well,
never
mommy
know.
said that I should get my journal books. So I got a whole gob of journal books. So I'm
Awesome.
ready. I'm
I
ready,
got
ready, ready.
I got a journal book. I went on Amazon and I got this big one,
Oh
365,
snap!
365 pages. So technically, this could take me through the whole year if I
It's
wrote
not.
on one page. It's gonna take me pretty close though, because usually I try to keep it
Yeah,
within the one page,
money.
but every now and then I kind of spill over. But but I'm like, I just want one big one.
Oh man, that's smoking. That's a nice.
But it's
That's
like,
nice.
people ask you what's the journal for? And again, everybody thinks I don't need to do all that. You do need to do
But you
all that.
do.
You
But
do.
you do.
You
Yeah.
do need to put your vision before you. You do need to watch the words that you say. You do need to write your doggone feelings out so you don't
Yeah.
killing other people.
You know what I did
That's what
though?
it's for.
I put a journal, there's a actually on the iPhone, there's a journal app on there already. And so that I noticed helped me a lot because wherever I am, I can just kind of, type it
Yeah.
out, or I can just speak it in to
Yeah.
what I'm like saying or whatever. Because a lot of stuff too that I journal is stuff I want to eventually put in a book. So
Hmm.
that helps too for you people who don't know what a pen is.
Yes. I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
people
or paper.
are very techy, but I
Yeah,
don't know. There's something about pen to paper
pen to
because
paper.
not only is it working your brain, but you're working your hand at the same time, and it's flowing from one to the other.
Is it flowing like that?
It's flowing like
That
that,
is doing. It's like
flowing like that, flowing like that. But there's something about writing that just really
does
solidifies
it work for you?
stuff.
Yeah.
It
Well,
does.
sometimes I can't write because I'm in the middle of with
Yeah, you're doing
little baby
something.
baby,
Yeah,
and
you're doing
that
something. So,
works.
you just want to speak it in or whatever.
But you know what? I'll be honest with you too. The writing part that was hard for me to do. This is going to be new me writing in the journal, but the writing part for me, the part that was tripping me up was that somebody else could see it because me and you grew up in the age with diaries with a
Yeah,
lock on
with the
it.
little
Well,
lock on it that you
the
can
fake,
easily pick.
yeah, but we thought
We didn't know.
it was like for real, right? But that's in your mind. At least I know I can write what I want to write
Right.
or what I'm really feeling and stuff that people don't know that I'm feeling down in my heart. Maybe I
And
can
I
be like
thought about that
crying on
too.
paper, you
Yeah.
know? And then somebody, when I die, they find it. It's like, do you burn your
It's funny because somebody said that, and I literally have like, those big giant moving boxes. I literally have a whole box full of journals.
oh,
And I'm thinking to myself,
oh.
one day somebody's gonna discover this, and it's like, hey, you'll get a whole new insight into me. But but I thought, at first I was
I
like,
like
yeah,
that.
what if somebody finds it? And then I started thinking, you know what, if they find it and they're looking in my journal, then they need to see what they see.
Oh, snap.
Because it's my dang journal. So it's like if you're
Yeah.
going around snooping, looking in my journal, then you deserve to find what you find.
Ooh. Well,
It's
see, my
for
thing
my
still it
well-being.
connects to the private part, the privacy part for me.
Yeah.
Just like doing the YouTube videos, I'm like, I'm private. I don't want nobody to,
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm gonna do
you
my
know.
best to keep it private. But if you go searching for
Oh,
it,
in the
then you
box in the
deserve what you
closet.
found.
Is it private in the box of the closet? Under the
I think it
shoes?
is.
What's it?
I think it is. It's like, I did my due diligence to keep it private. But
Under the blanket?
if you go searching for it, then hey, you
You
get what
gonna
you get.
find it.
You get a
You
good
gonna
read.
find it. Oh man, it's a good stuff for the new year for
But it's like it's to
to
free
start.
my soul. It's
Yo,
to
so
keep all of that, keep all of the stress and the crap out of me. Because it's like when you're thinking all that stuff, it's just sitting in your body, just collecting dead energy that's causing illness and stuff in you. I
yeah.
would much rather get it out of my system. And if
Mm-hmm.
putting it on a blank piece of paper allows me to get rid of all of that heaviness, then yeah, I'll take it any day.
Yeah. It's
Take it.
like handing it off to Jesus almost.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
here, you take it.
I don't want it.
Ooh, take it, take it.
I don't want it.
Ooh.
So it's like, if you can do just those three things, get
And,
yourself a word for the year that you can really meditate and hone in on and just focus in on. Get yourself your vision for where you want your life to go
mm-hmm.
in this year, and then do yourself a favor and get yourself a journal so you can release all of those thoughts and feelings that you don't need to be holding on to. It's going to be a good year for you.
Great year.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
great year for you.
Good nuggets. Good nuggets for
Yeah, yeah.
2025.
Good
Yeah.
nuggets. Good nuggets.
Get it,
And
get
I'm
it.
excited. I'm looking forward to 2025 because,
Yeah.
you and I have some great stuff coming up.
Yeah. I'm
We have,
excited.
we have some great stuff coming up. Starting with a cruise in February.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And we locked it in today because what do we do? We
We
registered.
did our
No, we
pre-check-in.
pre-check.
Yes.
You see, this is all new to me. I'm like,
Yes.
she said we can pre-check. I'm like, what do you mean pre-check? What, they don't know we're coming? She's like, no, this because they done took the money. So,
They took the money. They took the money. So
so
now
that's just the
we can just stroll on with our little just chillness and not have to worry about
yeah.
anything.
And I didn't even know that, and then you have us on there early so we could just kind of relax and
That's
chillax
right.
before we head
Start
out, I guess.
eating
This
that food.
this is all new, dude. I'm just like,
This is gonna be good.
that's a good way to start out the year with something totally new. Just
Don't you think?
wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
And it's like, and we ended the year with something fun, and we're starting the year with something fun. Y'all, I don't
Yes.
know if y'all know, but I just took a little trip out to California, and Monique and
Yes.
I spent a grand day at the happiest place on earth,
Yes.
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. So we ended the year having some major fun, and now we're starting the year with a cruise having some major fun. I'm telling you,
Yes.
this is gonna be good.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna
Well,
be good.
it was nice seeing you today on the
Yeah,
new year.
wasn't it though? Wasn't it
It
though?
was. Yeah.
It's nice hanging out with you all. Our prayer for you is that the Lord just bless you and your families to the
Yes.
fullest, that He cover you, He protect you, and that you have a full understanding of the abundance and the grace and the favor and the love that He has for all of you.
Yeah.
And it's
Yep.
gonna
Yep.
be
Yep.
gonna be an excellent year. It's gonna be an excellent year.
All right. All
And
right,
if you
people.
would, hey, it would help us greatly if you
Yes.
hit that little subscribe button, if
And
you
that the
shared
thing,
it with people that you know that
you
need
know,
some support, some
I'm
encouragement.
drawing the bell. I'm
Are you
drawing the
John the
little
Bell?
bell.
John the Bell. Hey, anybody that
Yeah.
you know that needs some people to be in their corner. Because that's what this community is about. It's about women
Mhm.
supporting women and just being there for each other and supporting each other and making sure each other is successful. That's what it's all about. So if you know
Yes.
anybody who needs that, share it with them and like and comment. Give
Do
us
you
some
really want him to
comments.
do that though? I
I
mean,
do, man. I do. Comment. Tell us what's on your mind. Tell us what
hey,
you
tell
want
us,
to hear.
yeah, tell us if there's something you want us to talk about because
Yeah,
I'm sure we went through it.
if you got something that you're going through and you're like, hey, can you
Oh,
guys talk
good.
about that? Put it in those
Yeah,
comments, man. We will
yeah,
do it.
yes.
We will totally do it. Even if
All
it's crazy.
right.
Even if it's crazy, we gonna do it.
Okay, see that she's saying that. Okay, see she.
It's like,
Well,
I'm trying to get my groove on. I'm like in my 70s.
okay, I
I would
can't.
like to get my groove on. Can y'all help me do that? Yes, we can. We're
Well, can we?
gonna do our best.
Okay, I
We
don't
might
know.
not we might not exactly know how to do it, but you know what? We will do our
We
very
will Google it.
we will find out. We will find out. I will go to the sites and find out that information for you because I care.
She is putting herself out there in 2025 to help you.
Stephanie Seidel,
She
sexologist.
said, oh, snap. Okay, that's another podcast. That's a different podcast. Okay. Well, Steph.
Hey, I'm putting myself out here for you people, for you, because that's how much we love you.
Oh my gosh, man. I just want to thank y'all for supporting us at the beach house and coming with us on 2025. It's going to be a wild, wild ride because we're going to collaborate, do a lot of collaborations, and it's going to get deep conversations. Now that we know what the heck we're doing,
Yes,
that'll
it
be
took us
awesome.
it took us like a minute, but we got it now.
Yeah. And it was like a hiccup, but we did it. We did it. And so that's our
Learning,
plan. That's our plan. And hey, just love you guys and definitely, definitely appreciate you.
and we'll see you next time on
On the
the
beach
beach
house.
house.